All right. So I got a new computer over the school holiday break. This is an early birthday present thanks to my family. They've given me a new rig, and I'm testing it out by running some video software now. Seeing if I can create a video while playing a game, which with my old computer really strained the graphics card and had it humming along pretty noisily, potentially overheating. One game that I've always told myself that if I ever did some sort of stream or record, it would be with XCOM 2, because I just think it's a pretty visually exciting game. I love this game. It's one of the best strategy or tactical games that are out there. You're controlling the XCOM force. If you're not familiar with the franchise, basically XCOM games have been great. They're about defending the planet from aliens. Aliens coming along and abducting people, and you were always there to try and police that and investigate abductions and stop them from happening and go and investigate downed alien spacecraft and all that sort of stuff. XCOM 2 has advanced the storyline. They invaded, they took over. Well, they took over. They're working with us, and they're giving us stuff and giving us the benefits of their advanced technology and so on and so forth. And there's this whole Advent coalition that's been set up that, we've got a police force that keep the peace, and they're doing us a favor and all that sort of stuff. But XCOM has become an underground organization now that are resisting the occupation, essentially. It's a great game. I'm going to be playing this with the Long War 2 mod, which is another difficult layout. I've played a lot of XCOM 2. I've only just gotten the Long War 2 mod, so it's going to be a bit of an exploration for me. I've played it once, found it really difficult, and I imagine that this will be the same. This will probably make for a short video because I could get killed quite quickly, my whole team. That certainly happened the first time that I played Long War 2. I didn't get very far into it before everyone was wiped out. So I'm still learning it, which is probably good for a video as well. But at least I can talk about the basics of the game, which still exist. So let's get started. So, like I said, Long War 2 mod is particularly difficult, so I'm going to go with Veteran. I am familiar with the game. I could go Commander, but I know that Long War 2 is going to be way too difficult for that. This is always the choice. Do you save? Do you have the option of going back? Or do you just Iron Man it and there's no saving, so you can't go back and start again if your team gets wiped out, for instance? I think I might go with Iron Man, without Iron Man I should say, just so I can save the game. Another reason I'm videotaping it is it'll discourage me from doing what I usually do, is just keep going back and back and trying to overcome all the weaknesses that I've had with my tactical decisions, getting whole teams wiped out and then just going back to a save point and starting again. Let's not do that. That'll make it more interesting. But the potential's there to save, if only for this video. I can start from a certain point if I need to. I like the little additions that they've made, the DLC, they're good.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you
to report all suspicious activity. Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher. 60 seconds. Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
The soldiers that I actually get here, I use a character pool, my own character pool. I've mostly used friends and family and people off my Facebook feed if I'm looking for another character. So a lot of these names are people I know. It's always good to see who is the computer picked from my character pool. It'll mix in some randoms that it generates itself, but usually about half of them will be your own made-up characters. In this case, people that I know. It's great to use them. You get invested in that way too. Like, you don't want that soldier to die if it's someone. Justin Bell. Mr. Bell is one of my soldiers by the look of it. Who else have we got here? That's someone else up the front there. Usually the Australian flag on the back of the uniform means it's someone I've created. Let's find out.
Position is obscured.
So in the base game, without the Long War 2 mod, the ship would come in, drop you off, and straight into the mission, as we are with this one. You're always concealed initially, so you can sneak up on the enemy position, sneak up on the Advent police forces that you saw in that initial video. It's a matter, though, of picking locations to sneak to, which have high cover, which is that full shield.
Let's do this.
Joe Kelly.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Alright, Joe's spotted the enemy. This one's a computer-generated character.
Consider it done.
I've got a lot of mods in this game, as you'll see. Mostly,
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
I'm going to let you listen to all of the
Solid copy.
communications, cutscenes, that sort of thing as well. But yeah, I've got a lot of mods. You'll see that. I'll change around all the computer-generated characters. I usually leave the characters I've already created alone.
Understood.
Can be hard to find good cover. Now with the Long War 2, I find you're just overwhelmed sometimes with the amount of troops that you've got to fight against. Makes it really hard.
Copy that.
Especially if you come across, as I have at the moment, 2 squads straight away. 1 squad at a time you might be able to handle, but 2 squads, it's going to make things interesting.
Heading out.
Overwatch is basically stand on guard. That means if they see something comes into their line of fire, they'll shoot at it. Fire on the first enemy that moves within your line of sight. It's really good. but you can only go as far as the blue section here and then perform an action. If you sprint into the yellow, then that's all you can do is just basically run and find cover.
Moving out.
Might keep Justin up the back with this one, and they can provide some covering fire if something happens. Like if we get spotted. Moving away, this is good. I still think they'll get activated though if we get detected. So, two guys up on the roof here. We can see them with a 75% chance of hitting them with a shot, which is pretty good. Get ready, Joe. If we go into the red, of course, that's you've been seen, you've been spotted. That's not just enemy forces. If you go too close to civilians, sometimes they'll start screaming and yelling as they run away, and that doesn't help anyone. Might as well keep him here.
Okay.
Can't see anything. Do I risk partial cover? That's, yeah, see, sprint in order to get to just some decent cover. As always. Ah, look.
Position confirmed.
Yep, sweet.
I'm on it.
Don't want to go too far ahead because I know there's that other squad up here somewhere. But I want him to not only have a shot, which he doesn't at the moment, but be in decent cover to do it. Yeah, let's hide behind a plastic bag full of rubbish. They're always good cover, right? Yeah, I don't know. This is going to bring the other squad into it. Nah, why not just hang back,
Understood.
just in case the other squad shows up.
Moving out. On Overwatch.
Moving out.
I'm putting, ooh, Petrobazzer. I wonder, no, I'll have to be down near it, really. I'm putting way too many in partial cover.
Affirmative. Moving out. I'm on it.
Are you the last, Justin? You are the last, so you're going to have to kick this off. Where can you go, though?
Position confirmed.
Alright, mate. Here's where it could easily go south very quickly. First mission, we could just be wiped out. Nice.
We're visible here.
Mm-hmm. Do it. One.
The equipment I have been assigned may have had a noble history. However, the time has come to make some new purchases.
Did we get all of them? Oh, just that one. That's pretty good. Start.
Keep the pressure on.
And that's the benefit of the Overwatch feature. Get in a nice position, set yourself up, knock out as many as you can. So it's going to join the other squad. Joe, hang back until everyone joins you.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm on it.
On the move.
Now they're
Overwatch.
more than likely going to come to us now. So I'll just
Righto.
set up and wait.
I can handle that. Moving to Overwatch.
Okay. Scanning. Heading out. Affirmative, covering now.
No problem, boss. Moving to Overwatch.
Here we go.
Biscuits.
Biscuits. It's one of the voice mods that I've added. There's a few really good ones around.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Okay, Joe. Overwatch for Joe.
Overwatch.
You know, most of us aren't gonna leave here alive.
Well, it's confidence.
What do you want? Dope?
On your order. Come get some.
God damn it.
Understood.
No problem, boss. Overwatch.
Alright. Someone needs to move close enough to get these guys happening.
Stepping off.
Here we go. Yep. Let's see this. Shit shot.
Rather predictable, I would
If
say.
you play this game, you got to get used to missing a
Not
lot,
even close.
like ridiculously bad. Like stupid
On my way.
people getting 70%, 50%, and they just miss point blank. It annoys the hell out of me sometimes. But it's all part of it. Down.
By the numbers.
Just
Seems doable.
because it is doable.
Overwatch.
Here they come. Yeah.
I'm under fire.
Mm-hmm. That's full cover. Unreal.
I'm pinned down here.
If they all stay by that truck, I could oh, I didn't know there was loot there. Forgot about that. Loot, you have like 3 turns to pick it up, otherwise it disappears. Joe, where can you go?
Understood. Moving out.
Oh, why not? Missed.
I got nothing. Negative. Weapons
Yeah,
dry.
that'll do it. Ideally, if I can get a grenade
I'm on it.
on that truck, that could potentially do me a lot of favors. Nice beard.
Like anyone thought there was a chance of that working.
Moving to position. Scanning.
Running out of ammo at inconvenient times is also one of the pitfalls of this game.
Precisely, what would be the purpose?
Shut up.
Seems doable.
Yellow, which means they're out in the open. You've got an angle on them where they've got no cover, which could be excellent. If I can throw, no, I can't throw a grenade that far. Why not? 4 damage and he's still up. Yeah. Actually, You're at the same distance, but we can move you closer potentially. Not without compromising cover. Yeah, what the hell.
That's affirmative.
See, Overwatch works both ways. Move out of cover and you're shot. See, could take him out, but what I really want to do is this.
Boom!
Now the truck's on fire, so the next turn it should blow up. They'll have moved away from it, no doubt, because they know that too.
Sure thing.
I don't want to compromise cover for a decent shot. Especially not for my characters like Justin. Just move up, move up, move up. Boom. Boom. No.
I'm taking fire.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That was close.
Of course, they had moved away. We're late for Joe.
Oh yeah. Moving.
Mm-hmm. God, everyone needs to reload. Ah, why not? 17%. Yeah.
Crap.
Let's just move everyone
Don't need
close.
to ask twice.
Of course, that could potentially open me up for some grenades too.
Understood.
Gonna have to take half cover. No ifs and buts about it. Let's try.
Cheerio!
Wonderful.
Let's rock!
Mm-hmm.
Scanning.
Now you are in an awkward position now. Really, because you're wounded, I want to get you out of there. Now I know there's an Overwatch, so we've got limited time and opportunity to do it. What do we got here? Yeah.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Oh, it's a miss. Oh, it's a miss too. Unreal. I hope she's an assault. I'll explain that in a sec.
Overwatch.
Car's half colour. See, position, position, position.
Not a problem. Overwatch.
Alright, we've done about all we can. Hang on a sec. No, I don't want to risk. Mr. Bell! What's this? So there's another squad there, obviously, and they've got one of the
No respite for the dead.
aliens.
The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
Mm-hmm. Nice shot.
Taking heavy fire.
Alright, Joe, what can you do? I might just swap to people closer first.
Missed. I'm all out.
I need someone to throw a flashbang. Might be our friend still undercover in the shipping container.
Can't wait to get there.
Okay. I don't really want to shoot the zombie. Now, the reanimated corpses, I know that if I can flashbang the alien responsible for raising it up, it'll break his concentration and all the corpses will drop. Or their corpse. So, might come back to that. Just tabbing to the next character and see what we can do. Let's try and get to her. Sticking her neck out.
That location.
Nope, still can't find the alien responsible for this. I wonder if I just randomly flashbang over here somewhere. What are my chances?
Better close your eyes.
No. Stupid, stupid. One.
Like
Come
anyone
on.
thought there was a chance of that working.
Shut up.
I can handle that.
Can you get a grenade? No. Oh God.
Come on, focus!
Please do.
Righto.
Three.
Absolutely.
Do I waste a grenade though?
Bombs away! I'm on it. Got it covered.
And yes, there might be people out there that have played this game before and are right now screaming at the screen asking me why am I being so cautious? And that is indeed the question. I just know Long War is supremely difficult compared to what I'm used to in playing this game, so I know that I'm already at risk.
I'm on it.
And there they are.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
They were always like mind controllers and had all these skills in the first base game. But now there's, yeah, reanimating the dead and causing all sorts of different states for players. Well, that was good. They basically came out of nowhere, but haven't acted. Gives me a chance to. Let's go with the front people first. God, these percentages are so piss poor. Expecting an Overwatch there. Nice, nice, nice.
Problem eliminated.
Mm-hmm. Justin needs to reload.
Reloading!
Good. Still missed.
I got nothing.
Yeah. Come on, mate. See, I want, if you can piff a grenade and hopefully get at least one of these guys. But how do I do that and stay in cover? Is the question.
No problem, boss.
Oh, do it.
Get ready for a surprise!
Not too bad. Missed.
Negative damage. Running dry.
Uh-huh. Nope. Flashbang. Yep. Which disorients. Meanwhile,
Orders confirmed. On the move.
come on, let's do it.
That is not good. Training ammo fast.
Mhm.
Sure thing. Get it together. I need ammo.
You need to hit a target. That's what you need to do.
Heading there now.
Come on, Joe. 28%. Let's do it. God damn it.
I'll get him next time.
No, you won't. No one's doing it. What's he gonna do?
Can't think.
Except Joe. Joe, you are mind controlled. And he's going on Overwatch. That's not good. That's not good. Come on, Bell. Go, Justin. Just one hit. Just 1 point and a half. No, I do not want to shoot Joe. Because if I can get this guy to over here. No, over here, over here, over here. Well, I'll reload first. But flashbang and break this guy's concentration. Release Joe from thrall.
Heading out.
Do it. Do it.
Missed the target. Negative. Weapons dry.
Just kidding.
Reporting in from new position,
Oh,
Commander.
Eee.
Luck was with me.
Oh, that's right. He's disoriented. Thank God. Come on. Someone's got to hit. Come on. God damn it.
Equipment I have been assigned may have had a noble history. However, the time has come to make some new purchases.
Mm-hmm.
Seems doable.
Do you have a grenade? You don't have a grenade. Come on, mate. It's all up to you. Oh!
Shot wide. Running dry on ammo.
Now, the eternal question. Do you expose a troop at the risk of there being another squad back there?
Heading out.
I'm going to do it. Now you got him right in front of you. He's yellow, which means he's got no cover. You cannot miss. Right.
Hostiles pacified.
Good. 40%.
Adjusting aim.
Early on, while skills are low, obviously, you know, it's going to be a lot of this sort of rubbish.
Good copy, moving on target.
There's civilians running off there. See, I love grenades because it destroys cover. It also is guaranteed hit. It just doesn't always do that much damage. 4, 2. It's just him so far. Overwatch. Yes, I do want you to do that, but what I want is...
I'm going. I'm on it.
Someone who's on full health to break cover, possibly attract that Overwatch fire. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hit points. Needs to reload anyway. God damn it. Great video, right? Miss, miss, miss. Awesome.
Understood.
He's too low on health as well. Aaron Jones, who's been doing everything in this game so far. Let's do it. 13%. You're going to do nothing.
Whatever you say.
Come on, man. 17%. It's worth a shot.
Shot failed to connect. Out of rounds.
Right, you're going to be my cover breaker. Run like hell. No, Joe's going to go there. You're going to go there.
On the move. I'm all right.
Missed. Awesome. All right, Joe. Let's do it.
Confirmed.
And... Beautiful.
Enemy destroyed.
Positive confirmation. Area secured. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Operation Gatecrasher complete. Coffee complete. Joe Kelly dealt the most damage. Aaron Jones is so far my key player. She's got a high hit rate, obviously. All the computer randomly generates skills for all of their characters, long war style. So they've all got, you know, different percentages for, like you probably saw, differences in hit points and how accurate they are. And I've seen some really good evasive characters in my last attempt at this. I can dodge a lot of fire, but ultimately didn't help me. Alright, I'll play all of the cutscenes of coming to the base. The base is a converted or repurposed alien craft that we've captured, so we land on it. First off, though, we're going to promote all of these rookies and they'll get an actual role. There's many more different roles in Long War 2. We'll see what they get, because it's all random. Sniper. Nice. 66 aim. Willpower, how prone now to things like mind control, dodge 8, hack. It's good. Assault, run and gun. With the shotgun, I can run right up and still fire, even though they've been sprinting, which is pretty handy. Right, Justin. Technical heavy weapons. That little grenade launcher there on your wrist. Actually, no, it's a flamethrower. What are you going to be, Joe? Specialist hack. You get your little drone. Wounded for 17 days. So he's basically out of action for a while. Heavy machine gun. And then we got some guys at the back. Is this way? Aaron Jones, Shinobi. That's exactly what I wanted. Getting close, hacking him with a sword. She was my #1 player in that. And she will be. Might even make her something in particular when it comes time for modification. I want to get rid of this clipping issue that I've got. I've got to get rid of this chest plate because obviously it doesn't connect with the pants properly. It's one mod that I'll get rid of. Yeah, see, that's there too. Same thing. Grenadier.
Incoming transmission.
Okay, so this is our repurposed alien craft. All of these rooms need to be cleared out of debris and machinery that serves no purpose for us. We've got a limited amount of supplies to build rooms here as well. I'll need an engineer in order to clean these rooms out.
I can see the allure of the Advent Therapy Clinic. A few minutes under the knife and you've got a clean bill of health. Too bad you need a chip to get in.
Central. Here's our ship parked up in the bay up the back. I love how you can zoom in on those rooms and you'll have characters running about doing little odd jobs, working on things, which is pretty bloody awesome. And I don't get the massive lag on this that I used to try to zoom in and move around the ship with my old computer. As we kill aliens, we get trophies, the Advent soldiers and the actual aliens themselves, all different kinds that are going to appear. Nasty, nasty things that they can be.
Commander, to the research labs.
Okay. The bar, as we lose people, they get a memorial up on the wall here. And you'll see your characters that you've generated going to the bar and socializing with each other, which is pretty cool. Engineering, I'll come back to in a sec. That's our main control room, the bridge. That's Commander's Quarters is relatively new when it comes to what's happening with Long War 2. I haven't quite got a handle on what I'm supposed to be doing up there, but this will be the time to learn. Let's go first though to research.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
See ya. Alright, we'll so pick some research. Resistance communications will set up relay stations. There's isolated pockets of resistance around the world just waiting for someone to reach out and organise them, and we do that by connecting with that region and then setting up one of these resistance communications towers. It's only 6 days of research.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
Incoming transmission.
Thank you, Tiger. Head to engineering next.
Okay. Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from your old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
Ordinarily, I would go in here and build a medikit straight away, but it looks like they come in default this time with the Long War 2 mod. I could build items too, but I think I'd rather save my supplies just for the time being until I get a feel for the sort of stuff I can build. And if anything, I want to build rooms as we clear out the space. So I want to save my cash for that. Let's go to command.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration, with one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late.
Gotta love that voice. That's the same guy who does the Honest Trailers on YouTube. I think it's called Honest Trailers. Really cool voice. Under all those videos, people post YouTube comments like, say this, and then at the end of each Honest Trailer, he'll just say random things. Excellent stuff. Now, resistance management. This is the new thing. Manage regional resistance havens. I've got one region. We're in the new Arctic. That's where I started the whole game. It'll usually put you somewhere in Europe or Asia, and you've got to branch out from there. And this is what I haven't quite got yet. Haven Advisor. I know I've got to use one of my troops, one of my personnel, and put them there to advise the region. And then I know I can swap these things so that we have different functions in place. I might look those up at another time. What I really want at the moment is probably supplies and some more recruits. I know I need as many troops as I can get in Long War 2. Got an invisible head happening there. I need to get rid of that. But yeah, I'll have to work that out as I go through. Okay, one more piece of cut footage.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry, not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
While we prepare for new operations and continue our research, we can pass time by scanning at sites like this one. On your order, we'll start our scans on the surrounding area.
Avenger plotting new course.
Open up the black market.
Commander, the Avengers' remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Black market will buy from you, I buy things like modifications to weapons and, of course, personnel, scientist, engineer, gunner. I'll get those in missions anyway. I'm not really going to focus on the black market too much, but I do know that it's probably going to be a more important thing in this mod rather than the base game. Sell inventory. Someone's interested in buying a lot of corpses off you, basically, and I don't know what that do with those, but generally, you know, get some more resources by selling that sort of stuff. Alrighty. So eventually we've got to try and open up new regions, get ourselves across the world. As a true patriot, I like to open up Australia as soon as I can, mostly because most of my characters come from there. Just an RP guy, I guess. Want to make sure that that's open as soon as I can get it. Which, Asia's a really good area to open up, and Europe, just so I can branch out to the rest of the world. Anyway, I'll leave this first video here and pick it up after this.